So with Foundever, we see a lot of different technology and we have a lot of things that come and go. Most industries do, and I think most businesses do as well. When a new technology comes in, it can be really hard to get people excited about it. It can be hard to get them wanting to buy into this. And with Zenarate, what we did was really talk to the people who we needed to be the most excited. We focused on creating folks that understood the product inside and out. We focused on identifying those who had spread the word. The other aspect of it was really having really great buy-in from the teams who were implementing Zenarate. Any of the accounts that we worked with, when they got excited, that's when we saw those really great results, and that's when we saw other people getting excited for it. We've had about 35 clients try out Zenarate at this point, and that number is growing. I might get back home and find that that number is doubled, but we have about 35 clients that have tried out Zenarate. One of our best results was on a client that has a very lengthy certification process. So they go through 14 days of certification. During that time, they have to meet production metrics before they're able to graduate. The first batch that utilized Zenarate shortened that down to 7 days. They were meeting production goals at the end of 7 days compared to 14 days before we utilized Zenarate. The second batch that went through, they didn't just meet production metrics, they blew them out of the water. So we're pretty happy with how that turned out because it means that our agents are able to get on the job faster. They're able to start helping customers faster, and there's less stress on the agent as well. We also have an account where we focused heavily on looking at how we could compete with a tenured agent. So we had to launch new agents in a new location. We wanted to make sure that these agents were going to not really have a noticeable difference between their tenured partners over in another site. Yeah, they beat the tenured partners at the end of the day in both AHT and CSAP. We did see a little bit less of an improvement in terms of after call work, but in terms of talk time and in terms of customer satisfaction, they did better than their tenured agents. Finally, we have a client where we really focused on HT and we wanted to see an improvement in how quickly agents are able to handle calls. We compared two historical groups, one of which did not use Zenarate, the other which did. And we found that within the first week of being on the phones, our Zenarate empowered agents were already hitting their AHT goals. And within 2 weeks, they were beating them entirely. The non-Zenarate users, they took a lot longer to come up to proficiency, and they only really started to come up at about the week 2 or week 3 mark. Overall, with that client, they were 32% better with their handle time in the 0 to 30-day mark. Now, we did see eventually the production groups catch up to them, but who knows? We keep using Zenarate in production, we might just see that improve too.